welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and today we are doing my 34-week pregnancy update. And I'm going to go ahead and start reading off as far as how baby's doing with the Ovia app that I'm using. If you have not used that, I've used like Baby Bump, I believe it is, Baby Center, and those are great. But I actually really enjoy the Ovia app, so I'm just going to read off how baby's doing this week and how mom's doing, and then we'll go over some pregnancy questions for the update. And that's it, so let's get right into it. It says for baby, the slippery coat that protects baby's skin from drying out and all the amniotic fluid is starting to fall off, and her immune system keeps getting stronger. But as baby Connor gets stronger, you may start to feel yourself fading a little bit. Right now, baby is measuring in at somewhere around 18 inches, the size of a cabbage, and weighs in the neighborhood of 5 pounds, big enough that otherwise healthy babies born as early as this generally do just fine. Her lungs, brain, and central nervous system keep rapidly developing, and all but the lungs are reaching their final stage of development in the womb. Baby is 18 inches or so long at 5 inches or 5 pounds heavy already. So wow, it's just I'm amazed that we are almost to the end, and we are what, 6 weeks out already if baby decides to wait till 40 weeks. It's just crazy. So now let's get into what it says about mom. It says those third trimester symptoms like swollen feet, blurry vision, constipation, and hemorrhoids are probably at a high right now. And let's see, it says try to get as much rest as possible to deal with symptoms. It says your hormones are preparing the pelvis for delivery, so you might notice increased vaginal discharge, and you'll probably have to pee more. Your expanding pelvis could also cause an increase in lower back pain at this point. So that's pretty much all it says for mom. And then I like to show you all how big baby's hand is right now compared to how big it should be when she is born. So it's very, very close. You can see how big the hand is and how big it's going to be where the outline is at. So extremely close already. And then the foot is so cute as well. And you can also see the outline and then where the foot is at the moment. So definitely very, very close. I just can't believe that it's already 6 weeks out. Let's get into some pregnancy update questions. So how far along? Obviously 34 weeks. Total weight gain so far is still at 8 pounds. And I had an appointment yesterday and I talked to my OB about it. She said it's nothing to be concerned about, that it was great that I was not gaining too much weight, and that baby was just fine. She checked on baby and baby was just fine. So 8-pound weight gain. I did gain, I think, a total of 16 pounds my first, so it's definitely, there's still some time. I've still got 6 weeks, but I feel like it's still going to be less than I gained with my first. Maternity clothes, I still have not gone out to purchase any new clothes. I don't think I'm going to, if possible. I'm still using just tights, and although I only have like maybe 4 bottoms to choose from and a couple tops and t-shirts, I'm kind of just sticking with that, especially since I'm just at home and there's no point in me going out and buying more maternity clothes for 6 weeks that are left. Stretch marks, still no new stretch marks. I have been applying belly butter from the very beginning, so I have the same stretch marks that I've had, and I have not gotten any more. I do still have 6 weeks, so we'll see if any more come in. How am I sleeping? I'm still sleeping very well. I do feel like I can attribute this to a new bed that we purchased a couple months ago, but I also feel like this has a lot to do with how active I am during the day. Aside from running around chasing a toddler, I am keeping active there's some times that I don't have time to do a full workout, but just by walking around the house, squatting whenever I'm getting something from a cabinet, squatting when I'm playing with my toddler, or sitting on the floor and doing some stretches while I'm playing with her, all of that has allowed me to stay active and to keep moving. And I feel like I'm doing really well, that I haven't had any issues like with my hips hurting. I haven't had any of those issues, which has helped a lot with my sleeping. I still have not pulled out my pregnancy pillow, and I don't know that I'm gonna need to for this pregnancy. Missing anything? I can't say that I missed anything this week. It was overall a great week, but I can't say that I missed anything as far as like food or a beverage or any of that. So not really missing anything this week. Movement, there has been a ton of movement. I can definitely tell that baby is head down. I know that she's been head down for a while now, but I can definitely tell that her little butt is like right in the center, because if I kind of lean back a little bit when I'm sitting down or in the recliner, a little bump will come out like right in the middle, right underneath my rib area, and just, oh my goodness, it feels kind of funny because it just feels like a bump that's popping out, and kind of feels like Braxton Hicks when it sticks out that far, and then she'll kind of move a little bit and it'll go back down, but definitely a lot of movement. Food cravings, I have had, for whatever reason, breakfast has been a craving this week. I did like Kodiak cakes, and I did with a little bit of honey and peanut butter and cinnamon, and that was a huge craving. I'm just thinking about it right now. My mouth is salivating, so that is what my craving has been this week. I can't say that I've had any other craving other than still craving spicy foods. Last week I did not want spicy because I had heartburn at the beginning of the week, but I am definitely still craving spicy this week. Queasy or sick, I have not had any queasiness or feeling of being sick this week, so no, I have not this week. Symptoms, just like the Ovia app mentioned, I've had to pee a million times this week for whatever reason. I know baby is getting a little bit lower and putting more pressure on my bladder, but definitely I'm having to pee like every 5 minutes. My husband will laugh because we can't sit through a whole movie without me getting up like 1,000 times to pee. And the moment he sees me kind of leaning forward on the chair, he tells me, "Go pee." And I just have to laugh because it's true, I'm just peeing all the time. But other than peeing and having to pee, I really can't say that I've had a lot of symptoms. Like, and also I have had discharge, nothing extreme or nothing that I feel to be concerned about, just regular discharge, but I have noticed more vaginal discharge, which by reading that on the Ovia app, it looks like that's pretty normal at this time to be experiencing a little more cervical discharge. But other than that, I have not had really any other symptoms to report this week. Labor signs, nothing just yet, which I'm hoping this baby will stay a little bit longer in there and cook. I don't know how long or when she's going to decide to come, but I do hope that it's a little bit longer. I have not had anything other than Braxton Hicks, so no labor signs as of yet. Belly in or out, still in, no outie. Wedding rings, yes, they do still fit. I'm actually still wearing my wedding rings and they seem to be fitting just fine. So yes, I'm still using them, and I actually still have not gotten swollen. I still haven't dealt with swelling in either my feet or my fingers, so that is great. Happy or moody, definitely happy this week. I can't think of a day where I felt a little down or moody. Of course, you know, with all that's going on, it can be easy to go the other way, and that's totally fine. You just kind of have to get through it, and then, you know, I hate to say it, but kind of move on throughout the day. But it's been really, really good this week, and I've been very, very happy. And what I'm looking forward to is setting up the baby's cradle. My husband did finish it already, so it's been painted and all of that. It's completely ready. We're gonna go ahead and make some changes in our room and kind of shift some furniture around and get it all set up today or tomorrow. So I'm very excited about that. And now let's get into the belly shot. So this is my 34-week belly shot. Baby is definitely not leaving much room in there for mama to breathe anymore. It's just crazy to think that she will be growing more in the next 6 weeks. I'm pretty curious to see how that is going to look when I'm at 37, 38 weeks. I'm sure she's gonna grow a lot more. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoy these updates. I've really enjoyed sharing this with you all. I feel like I'm talking to a best friend like I've mentioned before. So thanks again for following along. We're getting closer and it's just becoming more of a reality, as if this belly was not a reality, but just knowing that we are 6 weeks away makes me so excited. So I will see you in next week's update for my 35-week pregnancy update. Bye.